This video is for Virgo sun signs, including myself. Our energy forecast for April 2018. Welcome and greetings. Thank you for tuning in and watching Medium Tarot TV channel. My name is Edward. I see my hair sticking up. My name is Edward, your soul messenger host, psychic medium, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. Alright, so it's suggested that you watch the main video first for the details. April 2018, all signs, let me live. So that video, the theme healing song, this video, and the complete series for the 12 zodiac signs, sun signs this time around, is going to be on link timeline on our website, or link below if you're watching on YouTube. So let's just get right to it because there's a lot going on this month as well. So we're going to start with Mercury Retrograde review. This is the main period of Mercury being retrograde, March 22nd through April 14th. So we had the weak energy of endings, letting go, the release of, the influence of, letting things be, what is no longer energetically serving us. And that was basically the theme for March 2018. Then we had as our day energy, which I felt was very telling, problems, which I felt was a blessing in disguise, and then we received the same energy of problems. So there's no way in Hades that we did not find out. We might still be in the process because it's for the first 2 weeks of April. There's no way in Hades we didn't find out what was not working in our life. Receiving signs from the universe, perhaps in your dreams, like I receive a lot of information in my dreams, through meditating, or just from existing. Yeah. And we're also finding out if we're in our own way as well. And it would all be, it's all mental, it's all of the mind, it's all of the conscious mind. This is why I meditate. This is why I meditate. Alright, so we're going to come back to that when we look at Mercury going direct. Alright, so we're going to move on to the Libra full moon. Take out that energy for us. Okay, Libra full moon falls on March 31st. Second full moon, blue moon of March. The week we're going to feel it the strongest, if you're watching this on the early side, is March 28th through April 3rd. This week triggers Pisces New Moon week, which was March 14th through the 20th, which I felt was a pivotal week of March. And this week is going to be energetically connected for us for the Scorpio full moon, which we're going to get to later on in the video. So there's correlations between the beginning of the month and the end of the month, leading into the beginning of May as well. So we have as our weak energy thoughts of aggravation or strife or joy rapture. The day energy, which is key, inner GPS system, inner guidance system, inner calm, connecting with our higher self, meditation. Meditation. The psychic insight theme for the Libra full moon is the positive application is clearing of the air, negotiations, reconciliations, agreements, arrangements. The not so positive energy would be second-guessing ourselves, self-doubt. And the energy that we received, which was presented to us, because when I mix up the cards, if one card flips out or presents itself, I take note. That's what we received. And it was the energy of a loving warning not to rush, R-U-S-H. Positive application of the energy would be journey of consciousness. So just let me say right off the bat that since the ball dropped on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2017, I have felt heightened energy. It's like bam, 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 bam. And it's going to be that at least for the first 2 weeks of April. At least. And what I have found out is that we have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And this is for all the signs, but this is just an observation that I have found. We have to get out of our comfort zone. And when actually, for us, big time, when I get to the energy that we receive for the zodiac month of Taurus coming up, big time. So, being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and going beyond our comfort zone so we can have accelerated growth, evolution, and benefit the most. Okay? Absolutely. So let's see, what do I get for us though here? This is really getting to know, you know that song, Getting to Know You, getting to know all about you. It's getting to know ourselves. More self-reflection, you know, aren't we famous for that? But it really is self-reflection and seeing if, when, how our mind is in our own way, so we can work through it, whether it be fear, worry, anxiety, work through it, around it, however, so that it doesn't become a stumbling block. And they're telling me that stuff from our past is going to come up, not as a punishment to remind us of how we let fear, worry, or anxiety hold us back. So we're not to do that anymore, okay? All right. All right, so this week, March 28th through April 3rd is connected to Scorpio full moon week, April 26th through May 2nd. So let's pay attention this week, and this is potentially a tense week, March 28th through April 3rd. It's going to be hard-pressed for us not to know someone, if not really around us, either freak out, have a diva fit, or temper tantrum, crap storm. And we're not to get involved, okay? It's not personal. Everyone is processing, okay? It's a tense week. Let's just be aware. All right. So what I meant to say was things that are revealed, because that's very much a full moon, or come up March 28th through April 3rd, we can very likely receive additional information or could resurface April 26th through May 2nd, okay? All right, I'm going to get to that. Get back to that. All right. We're going to move on to good old Aries New Moon. All right. Take out that energy for us. And this really is the beginning of the end for us. And what I mean by that is happy days are here again. Happier times. If we're on board. Let's be on board, okay? All right, April 15th, Aries New Moon. We're going to feel this strongest the new moon week of April 12th through the 18th. This is when we reboot, we reset, we push the reset button. According to the system that I utilize, this is the beginning of the zodiac year 2018. Good old planet Mercury goes direct. We're going to take a look at that next, which is a nice sign of forward movement. It probably will take a good week for planet Mercury to, get its traction once again. So what would that be, like the 22nd? Yeah. Okay? But still, this is when energetic spring has sprung. I have to say energetic. It means forward movement, beginning of forward movement. I have to say energetic because March technically began spring season technically started like March 20th here in the States. On the other side of the globe, you're not experiencing spring, but this is spring energy. More is possible, more activity. The energy that I attribute to this is opportunity. Okay, that's great. That's what we have as our week and day energy, so that's where it's a reboot, reset button. We have as our psychic insight theme for the new moon, which is really wonderful, reciprocal energy, the art of giving and taking. And I am going to say the art of allowing for us to allow good things to happen again. Because we've been on guard and we have to be careful not to wait for bad things, not to expect unpleasant things. I know, it's not that easy. And that's going to be discussed when we get to the Scorpio full moon as well, at the end of this video. All right. So the energy that we received is the rainbow of hope, the rainbow of promise, going beyond our comfort zone emotionally. Okay? Emotionally. Even though I'm calling this video for us new social contacts, because that's our potential, and that's what we really need to do as far as I'm concerned. If I was going to give this a subtitle, this video a subtitle, then it would be Beyond Our Comfort Zone. For our good, for our higher good. Growth, evolution. Name the game. All right. So I'm hoping by now, April 15th, or at some point during this week, April 12th through the 18th, we are realizing that happier days are here again. We're going to accept more, allow more happiness, more happy times, more celebrations, more being open, embracing the good that either is before us, whether we see it or not, or coming up right around the corner, right around the river bend. Okay? That's what I'm hoping. And this really is, I'm seeing this as a turning point. It's a clearing, I think, energetically, collectively for everyone, but I'm seeing this as our turning point. Okay? Can't wait myself. All right, I'm going to move on from there. So now we're going to take a look at reflection of Mercury being retrograde and then going direct. All right, Mercury retrograde. Reflection. So I'm taking the energy that we received for March 22nd, when Mercury went retrograde. And then I pulled another energy for us, and we received, which is very nice, we received the female epitome of the element of water. The element of water is love, passion, creativity, spirituality. This is the energy, this is the cup of vision. This is psychic vision. This is intuition personified. Psychic energy. Okay. So first, let's get the obvious out of the way. It could actually represent a female that maybe we've had problems with, and now we're seeing more her side of the story, and then that alleviates any tension or stress that was there. Okay, that's one possibility. Another possibility would be reconciling with our own psychic energy abilities within and not letting the mind get in the way. Okay? Okay? I know when I started many moons ago, mid-80s, my mind did get in the way. My mind tried to decipher or edit the material, and that's like the worst thing. You got to say what comes to you, and it's most likely going to mean something. It doesn't have to mean anything to the reader. It has to mean something to the person receiving the reading. So I stopped getting my mind out of the way, and I let the energy flow. So this could represent letting our, I was going to say inner freak. I'm going to go with that, inner freak, but I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Letting our energy flow, or we might perceive it as being a freak if you're a typical Virgo. Especially if you have Virgo rising or ascendant, because then there's a filter where we feel we have to present ourselves a certain way, a certain standard. But letting our inner freak fly, let it go, let it be, allowing ourselves to be our true, loving, compassionate nature. Maybe a little wacky, maybe a little geek, maybe whatever you want it to be, whatever is truly you. It could take on that energy as well. But I'm seeing this as, all right, enough is enough. We're not going to let our mind stop us or create barriers for us, limit us, quite frankly. And I'm hoping by now, by April 15th, we do see that there is more possibilities for us by having an open stance. All right. Very good. Let's move on. Okay, knock, knock, knock. All right, now looking into the sun entering the astrological sign of Taurus. All right. All right. April 19th, the sun enters the astrological sign of Taurus. Taurus 2018 is April 19th through May 19th. We still have our week energy, which is great because it carries the tone for the month, the energy of opportunity. We have as our day energy, which is going to be tricky for us, socializing and networking. And we receive the energy of like a bolt out of the blue, inspiration, and again, it's the energy of being uncomfortable, quite frankly. So we really have to get out, as far as I'm concerned, this is for myself included, we have to get out of our comfort zone and get out and about more than whatever our own personal norm is. So there is the energy built in here of joining a group or organization, and I already knew instinctively that this is what I needed to do, so it's something I'm going to be looking into this month of Taurus. Might not be a bad idea for you as well, if it feels right. A group that, however you are in the spectrum, if you just really need to get out and about, then join a group that it's a subject matter that you're comfortable with. If you're already, out and about and you want to expand your horizons, then I would say pick a group that, it doesn't have to be a large one, pick a group that has to do with a subject matter that is very passionate for you, and then you can meet like-minded individuals. Now, the essence of the energy is to share wisdom and community, a sense of community once again. So for us Virgos, that's coming, out of the cave experience and into the wild, into among humans. All right. I jest, but, I go through my loner phases, and only Virgo, usually only someone who has a lot of Virgo in their chart or a Virgo moon understands that. Yeah, okay. Let's see, anything else? This is just a time for us, maybe not to go to the extreme of being a politician, of, shaking hands and kissing babies, but really to mingle in a jingle and to get out. Just get out. And hopefully Mother Nature will cooperate. We'll see. Time will tell. But we're still to get out and about. Online is not enough. Not going to cut the mustard, as the saying goes, okay? This is really literally getting out and about. All right. I'll leave it at that. All right. Now moving on to the Scorpio full moon. Take out that energy for us. All right. Once again, being uncomfortable. We have to get used to being uncomfortable. All right. Scorpio full moon. April 29th. We're going to feel it the strongest the week of April 26th through May 2nd, so it's going to lead into the beginning of May. We have as our week energy cooperation, collaboration, which is a nice offshoot from Taurus, 2018 energy. Friendship. Who do we want to work with? Who do we want to align with? Who do we want to hang out with? Envisioning what we want to create, manifest. The day energy is the opening up of the heart chakra. It's beginning stages of the element of water, love, passion, creativity, spirituality. Normally I would say sometimes that means news of love, but for us it might mean that we might find out or be apprehensive about how someone feels about us or being apprehensive about telling someone how we feel about them. But I'm feeling we need to get past that awkwardness and uneasiness and say whatever needs to be said and whatever the consequences. That's what I'm feeling, because we need to get out of our comfort zone. So I'm getting big time for this month for us. All right, then the psychic insight theme for the Scorpio full moon is, do we see the glass half empty or half full? It's all in our perspective now, isn't it? Things are usually not as bad as we think they are or as they seem, usually. And then we receive that energy which connects us to the Libra full moon, beginning of the month. That energy of thoughts of aggravation and strife. So that's the uneasiness. But that's also, we need to get on our high horse and do whatever we need to do, or say what needs to be said. Okay? You can do it with love and compassion, but still, not to hold back. Not to hold back. That heart-opening chakra, heart-opening energy, heart chakra, is the same energy that we were working with for the zodiac year 2017, which I believe was March 27, 2017 through April 14th, 2018, technically. So that was a heart opening. So we've learned much since then in the past year. Now it's time to put it into practice. So if we want love, are we making ourselves available? Are we getting out and about? Putting ourselves in a situation where we could actually meet someone. Okay? Just saying. All right, so remember, what we found out, or what was looming around, or what was revealed, Libra full moon week, March 28th through April 3rd, we could very likely get more information this week, April 26th through May 2nd, very likely. It might make us uneasy, but it's for our growth, our evolution. And again, I cannot repeat this enough. We have to get uncomfortable. We have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Reverse that. Okay? All right. So let's get to our overall message, which is quite nice, actually. Quite nice. All right. This is coming from the Vice Versa Tarot deck. Beautiful deck. And we received the Page of Cups, which is very nice. Look at that. That's the front. And that is the back. Okay? So, if you're a subscriber to our e-newsletter list, and you can go to link below, or you can go to our website, link contact. You can subscribe there. Then you can leave a comment below here on the YouTube video of what you think this card energy represents for you for the month of April 2018. And I'll respond with a mini channeled message from Spirit, one of the many perks of being on the e-newsletter list. I'm also able to stay in touch with you, give you updates, what's going on with me, what Spirit wants to convey to us collectively. Automatic discount. I'm having a sale, Down the Rabbit Hole sale, March 22nd through April 14th, to assist us to get ready, guide us, help us through Mercury Retrograde period, and to get us ready for April 15th, the Zodiac New Year, and forward movement once again. Beginning stages of. All right, I don't know what else I was going to say, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So, what I will say about this energy for us is I'm seeing this, generally speaking, as we're coming out. What was that song by Diana Ross? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Great song. So if we were going to have a theme song this month, it would be I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. Okay? All right. Let's go beyond our comfort zone. All right? Let's not be selfish and hide ourselves away, which we can do. So I'm titling this video New Social Contacts because I really see that it can be for us, specifically during Taurus 2018, April 19th through May 19th. Because the first 2 weeks of April, a lot of people are just going to be dazed and confused and really deeper into the rabbit hole as of meaning like a world of fantasy and trying to figure out what's reality, especially as of that week, March 28th through April 3rd. All right. So in closing, I'm just going to say thank you for tuning in and watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below on YouTube. I have it where I have to approve the comments, but so that just lets me know that then I absolutely know that somebody commented. I don't have to worry about going back and reviewing all the videos to see for comments that I missed, because it's a big deal to me to have interaction with the audience, with you. Thank you for watching. All right, so do whatever you feel comfortable with. Subscribe to our e-newsletter list. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe this video. Thank you very much in advance. Donate. Have a psychic reading session with myself and my guides. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Have a great month. Let's get out there. Okay, let's not hide ourselves under a bushel. Let's get out there and hope to see you real soon. Take care. Have a great month.